Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another brand new video on Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet DLC 1 Ambush of Imposters. My name is Ventus SGN, and I am super glad to see you guys here for another video. This time, we are going to continue on in our discussion of the new feature added in DLC 1 called Bullet of Bullet Simulations. In the last video, I went over the Bronze Bullet of Bullet simulation. As you know, there are 3 different categories: Bronze, Silver, and Gold. Silver is a little bit more difficult, and that's the one that we're going over in this video. I had to change up my class setup just a little bit. Alright, so for my submachine gun class, I went with Electrodynamic Stunner 3, Blaze Blast 2, Hyper Awareness, and Toxic Gas Blast. For the assault rifle, we got Armor Break Shot, Power Form, Healing Field Bullet, and then Armor Form 3. So basically my assault rifle class stayed the same, but I did add the Hyper Awareness because it is 100% needed in Silver and like 200% needed in Gold. But let's talk about Gold in another video. We're talking about Silver now. From Bronze to Silver, nothing really changes in the settings and anything like that. You still are going to go to the same places. The things that do change are the level of enemies that you will face. They are a little bit stronger, and more than that, they are smarter. They're a little bit more intelligent. They don't fight like a bunch of dummies. However, this first fight, you're going to see that Premiere, she does something pretty stupid, which allows me to get the W. It's a computer. It's not perfect, so sometimes you will catch a break, but other times you will not catch a break. Alright, so I had to add Hyper Awareness to my class simply because when you get to the last round, there are people that have sniper rifles that will one-shot you. Alright, so you see right here, she's level 110. I'm level 130, so I still out-level them by a good amount, a good margin. So I don't really have to worry about too much, but they can kill you. Alright, and the good thing about it is, though, I can just run up on them with dual-wield submachine guns and just melt them. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. That's the go-to. Run up on them, move from side to side, dodge, use a little roll if I have to, and then melt them with dual-wield submachine gun. Now, I do have Electrodynamic Stunner 3 on, and what I did realize is that it doesn't really work. I mean, it's Electrodynamic Stunner rarely fails me, but I guess all these characters facing these NPC player characters, they all have some sort of resistance to it. Now, I think I actually hit her with it right there. I think 3 Electrodynamic Stunners took Premiere out of the game. Alright, boom, and I was able to finish her off like that. But most enemies that you hit with Electrodynamic Stunner at this level, they are knocked out right away, or for the most part, with 2 Electrodynamic Stuns, they're down. Now, what's really cool about Electrodynamic Stunner in BoB, especially the Silver and Bronzes, or Bronze and Golds rather, is that once you start the game and you get all your buffs up, get your power form up, get your armor form up, activate your hyper awareness, go ahead and activate Electrodynamic Stunner on your weapon, whatever it be, assault rifle, shotgun, whatever. I'm using dual-wield submachine guns because those are my favorite weapons, and obviously they're the strongest weapons that I have right now. I haven't really farmed any with stronger weapons. So these 2 submachine guns that you see me using, they're super strong. So what I do is I will start the match and I will go ahead and activate Electrodynamic Stunner. And then while I'm running around this huge area trying to find my opponent, the Electrodynamic Stunner will cool down. So I can hit them with 1 Electrodynamic Stunner, and then once I hit them with it, if I hit them with it, I can go ahead and blast them with another right after that, and then I just have to wait for the cooldown and hit them with 1 more Electrodynamic Stunner. And for the most part, most enemies in the Silver, if they get hit with 3 Electrodynamic Stunners in rapid succession, they are going to fall down and be stunned, and you can just go ahead and blast them. But for the most part, all you have to do, and this is all that I'm doing, like I said earlier, run up on them and blast them with dual-wield submachine gun. My dual-wield submachine guns are at like 357 or 387, something like that. They do a lot of damage. Okay, Hyper Awareness just kicked in right there and saved me from doing that. Now, that's another thing, too. Hyper Awareness, what it can do, because you literally have to run around the map and find these characters, all right? Now, every so often, like in a little bit, there will be like a thing where it tells you where the enemies are at. You can like look around and it'll show you no matter where you're at, it'll show you the direction of the enemies, and that's like a little map thingy, and you'll learn about that if you get the DLC and you play it. But if you don't, it's pretty much just like the anime, how when they had the little scan that shows the area, it's sort of like that, alright? But if you don't have that and you don't want to be patient for that, use the hyper awareness, because they'll shoot you from a distance, and you'll be able to see where the shot came from, and then you can zero in and then go and get them. All right, so that was, what was that, round 2. We're going to go into round 3. All of these guys are a really big pushover. Again, the hardest part of this is trying to find your opponent, because these maps are OD big, and you know, they are literally everywhere. But something I did notice in the silver though was that the enemies were a little bit more aggressive, and I didn't have to run all over the world to find them. They were actually coming to find me. And then of course in gold, they will come and kill you. Honestly, you just have to be on your P's and Q's. All right, so right here I'm doing the same strategy. Gave all my buffs, electrodynamic stunner on the submachine gun, and just waiting to attack my opponent and hit him with another electrodynamic stunner. All right, so that's pretty much it. Follow this formula and you should be fine as far as the rest of the BoB silver class goes. When you get to the last stage, like the last level, I think stage 4, just be really careful, because there are snipers and they will one-shot you. They definitely will one-shot you. I'm level 131, and I get one-shotted. So if you're not at least level 131, you know, you're going to run into some problems right here. Now, dying in this stage, I came across him a couple of times in the same spot. So I'm not sure if this is specifically his level. Definitely let me know if you have a similar experience down in the comments below. Maybe we can compare and see what's going on. But more than once did I fight Dine in this spot on different iterations that I did, you know, running it back and stuff like that. All right, so I think this is going to be it. I guess you just want to see the gameplay, because I know there are some people out there that are saying, dude, shut up, you talk too much. We just want to see what you did and how you won. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, definitely let me know that down in the comment section below, and I will be able to answer them as best as possible. And if you have any tips and advice in class setups that maybe you want to give advice on, like a shotgun class, like literally I was going to switch to a shotgun instead of having an assault rifle on, because you get into these fights, I like to be close up personal into a person's face. I'm not really a sit back and fight type guy. Alright, so that's it. Continue to be awesome. Definitely, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe and hit that notification button to let you know whenever I upload something new. And I will catch you dudes later on the next video. Peace out, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this gameplay.
回復する。どうだ。決める。どうだ。見えた。決める。回復する。決める。これでどうだ。